Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Red Hill Eagle. Welcome back to the channel. It's episode 2 of our The McMahons Are Back. It's our Premier League Wrestling promotion from the USA. Yep, modern day we're going for, and this is the first episode of our TV show Unleashed. I don't usually do pre-show matches, but I want to take this save a little bit more seriously, and that means sort of getting everyone involved a little bit, keeping track of people's sort of in-ring scores, that sort of thing. So anyone who wasn't on the main show, not everyone, but some people, certainly people like Acajo, who is our only major star at the moment. Yeah, I want to get them on the pre-show and just get them in the ring. So this is a pre-show match. Got us a rating of 68. Acajo got the victory over Strickland in 12 minutes 13. So Acajo got an in-ring performance of 58 and Strickland 65. Yeah, that kicked off our show, untelevised of course. Gimmicks, Rocky Romero got a rating of great. He's one of our announcers. Strickland got great as well with his gimmick. Was that it? Have we used Acajo? You know what? I used Acajo when I did the event just to sort of give people perception ratings. That's why his gimmick doesn't tell us what he got here. So yeah, 68 there, not a bad start. In another pre-show match then, tag team action, the Colon Dynasty against the Von Erichs. Again, just to get these guys on the card. The Von Erichs get the win in 14 minutes 26 when Marshall pinned Orlando Colon with a moonsault. Over rating of 47, so nothing great. A little bit of green there though. The Colons got good chemistry teaming together. So did the Von Erichs. That's all good stuff. Yeah, you can see what the ratings were there. Nothing spectacular. These, I think, all of these are jobbers. Actually, I say jobbers. They're all unimportant, but I don't want to treat them as jobbers. I wouldn't mind a bit of a strong tag team division. So yeah, I'm not going to call them jobbers, but they are down as unimportant. Third pre-show match, Will Ospreay getting on the card. We needed to get him in the ring to sort of see what he can do. Same with Eric Redbeard to some extent, but rating of 62 overall then. Decent pre-show match. Ospreay gets the win in 12 minutes 2 seconds by a pinfall with a Stormbreaker. Will Ospreay getting an in-ring performance of 69 there. Pretty decent. His gimmick got adequate. Yes, there is a storyline. Both of these are involved in it, but obviously this, I know it automatically kind of says it advanced, but it wasn't really kind of a big part of it. Let's just see if there's anything special with no bonuses or anything there with his gimmick. And the final pre-show match, a 6-man tag really, just to get a few more guys on the card. Decent pre-show match. Alex Hammerstone, Bo Taylor, and QT Marshall defeated Breeze, Elijah, and Mustafa Ali in 12 minutes 26 when Hammerstone pinned Ali with a Nightmare Pendulum. So Mustafa Ali was head and shoulders above everyone else. That's good. Okay, so what did he get then? He got a 62. Yeah, the others weren't miles away. Maybe Bo Taylor and Hammerstone. Yeah. Okay, a couple of 50s and a 53 for Elijah. And Camille did some good work at ringside. I can't remember who she's managing. But she's one of these guys' managers. I think it's Alex Hammerstone. Can I check from here? No, it's okay. It's all right. But yeah, overall rating of 58. Okay, we'll get into the action proper and a really strong start, 82. So Unleashed is being broadcast and Stephanie McMahon is she's standing in the ring and she just starts off by saying, I couldn't enter a ring without mentioning my father, Vince McMahon. All he ever wanted to do was make people happy. He gave people jobs. He gave people opportunities. And every single one of you has turned your back on him. And yeah, this is probably, obviously, if this happened in real life, that would be like major controversial. But I really just want to get over the fact that she's a heel. And by saying these things, straight away establishes that she's a heel. But yes, alas, my father's no longer in the business. I decided to create this company. I can't keep away from this business. This is me. This is my life, and this is the legacy that my father, carries on. And so she basically officially opens the Premier League Wrestling company. And she also announces that at the end of the month there will be a pay-per-view event known as Civil War, and there will be a gauntlet match to crown the very first PLW World Champion. And tonight we will have the first qualifying matches for that match. So, she did a masterful job improvising, the interactions with the crowd. Announcing and colour commentary weren't great. That's a shame. Got the crowd hotter and, got us off to a strong start. Dolph Ziggler taking on Lee Moriarty. And it's Ziggler getting the victory in 14 minutes 25 by pinfall with a zigzag. Yeah, rating of 51. Not spectacular, but Ziggler's one of these guys. He's getting on a bit, but he's still sort of star power. Has enough star power to sort of stay at the top. I could easily have just given Lee Moriarty the win here, but no. Dan Lambert did some good work at ringside. Again, I can't remember who he's managing. This is awful. I should have. I was so sort of caught up in just remember what happens in each segment. Just remember what happens in each segment, and completely forgot to kind of keep track of that sort of thing. This was a qualifier. I'm not sure if it will tell me here. Does it tell me where? Does it tell me? No, because I would have named it. I would have named it qualifier. But anyway, this was a qualifier for the gauntlet. Dolph Ziggler, the first person to get his name in the hat. And then we have Scott D'Amore, and he interviews Benito Acajo. Again, Benito is our only major star at the moment, so get him on the show somewhere. And D'Amore just wants to know, why have you not entered yourself into the gauntlet match? Everyone's got that question on their lips. Why haven't you entered? He basically says, look, I want to get an idea of the lay of the land first. I want to get an idea of the competition. I want to get an idea of what I'm up against. I don't want to go straight in with overconfidence. I want to know what everyone's all about before I kind of make my mark. I've no doubt that I could probably do well in the match, but I want to know what people are about first before I go in and start selecting and picking off my targets. Rating of 56. A few more green here. Benito Acajo was good. D'Amore clearly enjoyed having the freedom of working off script, and the angle got the crowd hotter. So, looks like D'Amore debuted his Weasley interviewer gimmick, and it got rated of great. No bonuses or penalties there. And in another qualifier, Babatunde takes on Matt Riddle, and it's Riddle that gets the win in 9 minutes 55 by pinfall with a floating bro. 61 I'm quite pleased with, actually. So, 61, bearing in mind Babatunde got, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Babatunde got 36. But Matt Riddle obviously getting boosting that really with a 66. Riddle debuted his bro gimmick, getting great. Mike Chioda, he's obviously a referee, getting a staff member gimmick, a rating of poor. Do you know what? Any save I do, the referees always get poor gimmicks. They always come out as poor or awful. I can never seem to get above adequate. I know they're only, they're referees. They're not a major part of the storytelling, but surely, it's a staff member. That's all he is. Well, whatever. Let's just have a look, see if there's any bonuses here for Matt Riddle. Oh, Gioda's got a load of red though. But then, during matches and angles, does that include matches he's refereeing? I don't know, but okay, that's that. So Matt Riddle also booking his place in the gauntlet match. Riddick Moss then comes out for a match. This isn't part of the tournament, but he has a match. He wanted to make a challenge, get himself warmed up. And he tells the referee, gets on the mic before the match, he tells the referee, everyone knows that a pinfall is a free count, but I am ordering you to count to 5 when I pin my opponent tonight. I want you to count to 5. If he kicks out after 3, before 5, it don't count. That's how confident I am of dominating this match and getting a clean victory. And just my opponent just won't be able to move. Count to 5. Only when you count to 5 will it count as a victory. Overall rating of 45. And then the match. Riddick Moss defeats Adam Slade 6 minutes 3 seconds by pinfall. Yeah, terrible match. Okay, maybe because it was quite short, but yeah, the referee Riddick Moss reminded the referee at the point of pinfall counts to 5. Referee got to 3, and he kind of hesitated. Riddick Moss gave him the dirtiest look, and he just said the word 5, and then there was 2 more slams on the mat, making it 5. Only then did the referee call for the bell, and Riddick Moss getting the victory. So Adam Slade getting 39, Riddick Moss getting 42. That's disappointing. I did give Moss a dominant win. I think his gimmick said that he will or could get a bonus for being booked dominant, so that's what I've done. Adequate gimmick for Adam Slade. He's one of our unimportant guys. Maybe someone I might look to push a little bit, but we're just going to see how it goes, really. We've got plenty of recognisable people. If you watch the intro video, you know, we've only got one major star. So we might have 2 now. I think Will Ospreay is a major star. And then I think we've got Strickland as a star. But then after that, everyone's well known and recognisable. Loads of recognisable people we're looking to get over. But yeah, Riddick Moss getting a big dominant victory here. And then we've got like a social media segment, kind of like a news segment. It's done a little bit, you know, trendy. And we've got Jay Rose as the host. And he talks about Will Ospreay. And he says, you know, Will Ospreay will be coming to the PLW. And, you know, let's hear from him now. And it's kind of like an X, formerly known as Twitter, you know, video or an Instagram video where Will Ospreay's just saying, yeah, I will be joining Premier League Wrestling once my current obligations are complete. Just got a couple of little loose ends to tie up, and then I'll be coming in, and I'll be looking to be top dog. I'll be looking to whoever holds the gold, watch your back, because I'll be coming for you. I know we had him on the pre-show. Obviously, if it didn't broadcast, then it didn't happen, as far as kind of in-world universe is concerned. So this is Will Ospreay telling everybody that he will be coming to Premier League Wrestling. Rating 46. Yeah, not doing too well on the angles at the moment. The only big one, obviously, with Steph. J Rose struggling going off script, which is a shame. Let's see, was there any? What have we got? So J Rose adequate, no bonuses or penalties. Yeah, overall rating of 46. And another qualifier for the gauntlet match. This is a little bit better. Rating of 63, a decent match. It's Hennigan that gets the win over Heath Slater in 12 minutes 45 by pinfall with a Starship Pain. Not sure I like the name of that finisher, but oh well. Yep, 63 overall. So Heath Slater's getting a 41. Hennigan coming in with a 65. And they have great chemistry, which, yep, keep that in our back pocket. Use it again later, maybe. Heath Slater's getting better at his gimmick. But yet, John Hennigan, another entrant into the gimmick match. A gimmick match? Gauntlet match. We've then got an interview by Hathaway. I forget his name. Stokely Hathaway. And he interviews the tag team of Mansoor and Mace Madden. I think they're known as MXM. It's just to get a tag team on the card, really. We didn't have any tag team matches on the main show. And it's just kind of like the MXM saying, I can't wait for for Premier League Wrestling to, start introducing their tag team division, kicking that off. I know they've got other things on the mind at the moment. They're sort of prepping for the gauntlet match to crown the world champion. We get that, we understand that. But as a tag team, we are just really looking forward to starting some action. Hopefully, we'll have a match in the next couple of weeks, and we can show everyone what we can do. And we'll be looking for the introduction of the world tag team titles, and we'll be chasing those. Overall rating of 48. Couple of reds, which is disappointing. Yeah, it didn't work too well on the scripts. Okay. Rating of poor for Stokely as well, which is a shame. Although, I was going to say, although he got a bonus, but he won't be in any matches. Losses do not damage popularity as much as usual. Not suitable to be used by a babyface. I'm pretty sure I got him down as a heel, but anyway. Okay, yeah, rating 48. The final qualifier of the night, our main event. Didn't really know what to put in as our main event, so went with this one. And oh dear, look at AJ Francis getting a 26. That's the worst performance of the night. But Zack Sabre picking up with a 64. Overall rating of 57. Did say decent reaction from the crowd, although it was subpar wrestling. AJ Francis defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in 9 minutes 53 by countout. So Francis does book his place in the gauntlet match at Civil War. Had I known he had only got a 26, I would have reversed that decision. I think I just went with AJ because I do have plans for Zack Sabre, but maybe not for the world title yet. Yeah, we live and learn, and it's easy to say in hindsight, should have gone with Zack, but okay. But Sabre's getting better at his gimmick, and the match did get the crowd buzzing. So yeah, it couldn't have been an awful end to the show. But let's see what we get overall. AJ Francis booking his place in the Gauntlet match. 55. Okay, we lost popularity in one region, and we did increase it in 31 other regions. And yeah, this probably had a big part of it. The general feelings of PLW don't have enough interesting storylines going on. We only really kicked two off today, and one of those was the Riddick Moss thing, which is a bit difficult because it's kind of like he's going to have a different opponent every week. So yeah, that storyline is kind of like a B storyline, if you like. That more will be kicking off over the next couple of weeks. Hope you enjoyed this one. We have certainly, I think we've got off to a good start. I'm quite happy actually. I've got a smile on my face. This is, yeah, I think I've kicked things off pretty well. Let me know what you think, and I hope you will join me for the next one. It'll be episode 2 of PLW Unleashed.